Hello everyone. Hi Sebastian sir. Hi Upasna. Hi Shiba ma'am. Good
Hello.
evening.
Hi, good
Good
evening.
evening.
Hello, good evening, all.
So we have lot many people joining us here. Nizam, Hindustani gamer Ayush, Amit,
Amit,
Shamlaman, Harpreet, Nazir, Tony.
Tony.
Hi, welcome everyone. Good evening.
Good evening, guys.
Good evening, all of you.
It would be great, if the viewers could just tell us where you guys are from. Because, we are a mix here. We are from the north and we are also there from the south.
On the south.
So if you could actually tell us where you are from, it would have been great.
Yes, definitely sir. So just write in the chat box where are you from? Lakshman, Minakshi, Vinita, Shivani,
Preetham.
Ketan. Good evening everyone.
Okay,
So
we have
Tony
someone from
says,
Kerala. Tony is from Kerala. Hi, Tony.
hi Vijita, good evening. Where are you from? Preetham is from Nagpur.
We have an all-rounder from Varanasi. That is good to know. We have an
Well,
all-rounder
I'm also
already.
from Varanasi.
Oh, that is so nice. You have someone from
Yeah.
your locality here.
Yeah. Shivram, good evening. Hi Sharda.
Rajendra is from Ludhiana. Okay.
Vijita from Delhi. Minakshi from
Delhi.
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 Meenal from Indore. Indore is a lovely place, Meenal, I must say.
Yes.
Pragati from Rewa, Hema from Patna, Noida, Sajida from Karnataka.
Karnataka. Anuja is from
Surinder,
Gurugram.
yeah, Gurugram.
And we
Pooja from
have
Delhi.
Mamta from Jharkhand in Gurgaon. Yeah.
Okay, we have
Satvik from
someone joining us from Dubai. We have Pramod joining us from Dubai. Hi, Pramod. Good evening.
Sharda from Assam. Dhanya from Kerala. Ganesh from Delhi. Preeti from Kolkata. Oh, I love the sweets of Kolkata. Preeti. Dali from Tripura. Hi, Dali. Good evening. Sakshi from Uttarakhand.
Good evening, guys. And
Oh,
we have Naik.
From Bahrain.
yes.
Yeah.
Komal from Aurangabad. Lokik from Mumbai. Okay, so once again, good evening. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the webinar. As you can already see, the topic of today's webinar, North meets South. Aren't you guys excited to hear this topic, North meets South? Because when I saw this, I was literally thrilled. So, how many of you guys are excited to know what's in here, North meets South? Can you guess what we are going to talk about today? Anyone? North meets South. How can you decode this? What actually we are going to talk about? We are waiting for your answers. Meenal says, I'm so excited.
Right. As you said, what are the, South and
Ex-
North doing together?
we
Somebody
have a
has
good
joined
mix
from
of people
Oman.
from all over India, right? That is good to go.
Yeah, even Gokul Jankit, he's from Muscat, Oman. So nice to
Okay.
see
We have
everyone all
overseas
around.
also. Yeah.
Okay,
Everyone.
Anjana Aditya says, I'm so excited. Both of you are excited because
Even
you have seen North meeting South. So let me just talk about it, what we are going to do. Now, today we are so glad to conduct this webinar because this webinar is not only for a particular region. This is not for a particular region. This is for all of you, for all the regions. Here today, North and South, Hindi and Malayalam, they both are coming together in sync to talk to all of you only in one particular language, and that language is English language, which we all love. So, good evening,
Yes.
everyone. I am Harshita, your spoken English mentor. Yes, Upasana.
Hi, good evening, everyone. I welcome you once again to this webinar. My name is Upasana, your spoken English gold mentor.
Hi, my name is Sheba. I'm a spoken English mentor from the Kerala region. And with me, I have Sebastian, sir, who is also a lead mentor. Sir, yes, over to you.
Hi guys, good evening everyone. Yeah, my name is Sebastian. I'm also from Kerala, just like Sheba. But then Entry brings us all together. So we are just Indians here trying to, figure out how to decode English and to be able to converse in English and achieve our dream goals, whatever it may be. Yeah,
Yes.
back to you now.
Yes,
So, as
that is the best part of this webinar that today we will only talk in English. That is
yes,
the language we all know, and that is why we all are here to attend this webinar today.
yes,
So, are
we'll
you
be
guys
looking at.
excited? Write
Uh,
yes or no in the chat box if you are excited or not. Because this is the first time we are coming together. I am so excited, but I want all of you to write yes before we get started with this webinar. How many of you are excited? Just write yes. Even if you're not excited, be honest, write no. Come on. Okay. Aarti says yes. We have a lot of people
lot of
saying yes.
yeses.
Okay.
So are we. We are also really excited. I mean, to see the response, the way how you guys respond. Yeah, it's all yes. And yeah, we have a very long yes there. Yeah, Fasil, yes.
Hustle.
Okay.
Oh,
I just happened to see somebody from Gorakhpur here. See, Gorakhpur is a place that I love because I've been there. I've been to Nepal, quite a few times. And that Gorakhpur, by road is, that I have gone. And
Oh,
Gorakhpur is one place that I have stopped over. And, I like that place really very much. I have quite a few friends there. I mean, those friends, I mean, two of them are doctors actually. They are brothers. But then that is one
oh,
place that I love, Gorakhpur. Yes.
yes.
so I
Shivi.
think, sir, you are connected not only to South but also to the North region. So you have to speak Hindi a bit before we move ahead. What's it?
मैं जरूर बोल सकता हूँ हिंदी लेकिन आप लोगों के जैसे उतना अच्छा नहीं होगा लेकिन सीखा है
Oh my God.
यहाँ
That
बैठ के
was
Okay.
something.
यहाँ केरला में बैठ के थोड़ा सीख लिया हिंदी.
Oh my God, that was really exciting, sir. We didn't know that you speak Hindi so well. That's really, really nice. Okay, so moving ahead, we can see so many yes and excitement coming up, and I also can't wait to get started with all of you. But before moving ahead, I have planned a small activity for all of you. I'm going to ask a question and you have to answer it in the chat box. Okay, so I'll just ask a question. The question is very, very simple. You just
Okay.
have to tell us the meaning of your name and meaning. I'll give you an example. Sheba will start with you. What's the meaning
Okay.
of your name?
Okay. My name, it has roots in biblical terms. My dad chose it from the Bible. So you can say that it's a Christian name. But then I have heard a lot of people having the same sort of name. And once that I checked, this name has Hebrew origins. It's a very archaic language, and this actually means promise. So I think that is as simple as that. My name simply means promise. So,
All
Sebastian,
right.
sir, what about your name? I know that's the name of a saint. So, tell me about your name. What is the meaning of your name?
Yeah, before this name actually was given to Saint Sebastian, I mean, this originates from the Latin word Sebastianos.
Okay.
Okay. And in Greek, Sebastian means venerable. That's the meaning of
Venerable.
Sebastian. Yeah. And,
Okay.
if you happen to meet anybody from the Gulf, especially the Arabs, they like the name Sebastian very much because we all love cartoons, right? So they also have cartoons
Nice.
there, and they have a particular cartoon character named Sebastian. So they
Oh,
understand my name and they are able to relate my name to the cartoon
To
character,
character.
and they can really pronounce my name
yeah.
clearly.
Yeah, actually,
Okay,
my
so
dad's name is
Upasana,
Thomas, and I've heard him like Arab people call him Tumas because they cannot say To, so they say call him Tumas.
too
So
much.
it's good
Yes,
that they can say your name.
yes, yes.
Upasana, what about you?
It's very simple. So upasana means to pray, to worship.
Yeah, pray.
So that is the meaning of my name.
Yeah, and I don't think I should answer because Harshita Panchal has already given the meaning of my name. My name is Harshita, which means happiness. And I'll
Oh,
just read out some of the beautiful
Yes.
names coming up here. Ananya, unique.
unique. That's nice.
Kiran means ray. Zoya, love. Atulya, unique. What a beautiful name.
Alok
Pratiksha,
means
sweet.
light. Alok means light, the sun. Vinita, a complete woman. That's good. That's like totally different out there.
Yeah, something new.
Well,
Then
I
we
can
have
see a lot of people
Shashank
are
means
answering.
full moon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
good.
Tejashri means, Tej means in Marathi light, and Shri means Krishna. Okay.
Dheeraj means patience. Rekha means line. Okay.
Okay.
We have
Sapna
some.
says it's dream. Yeah.
Okay.
Whenever I hear the word dream, I always think of the words of wisdom by late Dr. Abdul Kalam. He always says, dream is what you should be seeing when you're awake,
You're awake.
not what you should see when you are, asleep. Yes. So I
Yes.
always think about that. That's a good one there. Yeah.
You know,
So
sir, behind every name there's a story, and that
yes,
is the
Yes.
beauty of each and every name. So that makes it more unique. Navjeet
absolutely.
means victory, Suraj means sun. What a nice and simple name, Suraj. That's nice. Preeti means love. Okay. Riza, satisfaction. Prerna, motivate. Shamim,
It's an
Arabic.
Arabic name. It means perfume.
All
So
right,
that's
moving
nice.
ahead to Pasna.
Sure. So I can see most of the people are answering in English. So great job, guys, I must say. So that is the beauty of today's webinar. That is why we all are here to attend this webinar. So
Hmm.
keep going, guys.
The thing is, I don't know why it's so surprising for us that everyone is using English. It's a great thing that they're able to use English. I've seen this tendency where people have demonized English. They see it as a very big terrorist. They're so scared. They're so sure that if they keep talking, they're going to make a mistake. I think this, when we go to the grassroots level, we understand where this problem starts to happen. I want to share a personal experience. When I used to teach in a college, I used to teach the third year students. So I was helping them to increase their employability. So I used to go with activities, group discussions, debates, and everything. And the first thing they used to tell me is, if it's in Malayalam, we will do it. They were so unwilling to talk in English because the first thing, it's not what they are familiar with. And the second thing is the peer pressure. If I make a mistake, the person next to me will make fun of me, or he'll be like, English here. That means, oh, foreigner. So they don't want that sort of attention from their friends. So they deliberately don't talk in English. So they damage their own, whatever they have itself, they step away from talking English. I don't know if others will agree with me, but that is one thing, one common trend I have seen among the students in Kerala. Even if they are able to
Not
talk
only
in
in
English,
Kerala, yes, we can say
exactly.
everywhere. Whether we interact with students, like even if I ask anyone, most of the people will tell us the reason. We are scared of English. We
Yeah,
just cannot
exactly.
speak in front of anyone because the other person speaks very nice. They are very bold and
Uh,
confident, but we are not.
that's
So,
the other thing.
Sebastian,
They
sir,
compare their journey. Like they may not
yes.
realize this person has been talking from like 10, 15 years. He's only been talking from 2 years. But still he'll be like, oh God, he talks better than me. I should not talk in front of him. That is the biggest the nicest solution they find for that problem.
And that is the drawback, that they cannot come out from that shell and speak. But
Yes,
here I thought,
exactly.
Sebastian sir, you have met so many people, so many students, and you have helped many of them to learn English language. Can you share an experience with us, like why the students are, scared of speaking this language, why they cannot be confident?
Absolutely. Yes. Now, I've visited the north. It is not that I haven't come to the north. I have come to the north, but those were short visits, and I really didn't get enough time to, stay there and understand what the language is and learn Hindi. But I was always fascinated, about Hindi. I really wanted to learn to speak Hindi. So what I did was I started trying, to speak in Hindi myself, watched a lot of Hindi movies, listened to a lot of Hindi songs. Oh my
Exactly.
God. Yeah. Those are so, I mean, see, that's a hair-raising experience, I would say, when you talk about Hindi songs. I mean, Malayalam song will come nowhere close to Hindi songs. That's what I would say. So, see, I learned Hindi. And even now, when Harshita asked me to say something in Hindi, I wasn't shy. But I'm not sure whether I said the right thing, whether I had the grammar in place. I didn't look at,
It was
where. Uh,
perfect, sir. It was perfect.
and Hindi, Hindi is even more complicated than English because it
Yes,
Exactly.
has
sir.
the feminine way of talking
Because
and the masculine way of talking. And I always end up talking in the feminine way. See? So, the main problem why people don't speak in English is because English is associated, or rather, people consider that to be a language of prestige. Why? Hindi is also a language of prestige. Hindi is
it
something, every North Indian every South Indian loves to learn.
hmm,
Yeah, and we do come to the north. A lot of people from Kerala are there in the north, and they all have learned Hindi. None of them are shy to talk in Hindi. Neither will you be shy to talk in Malayalam when you come to Kerala. We go to Cochin, we can see a lot of North Indians there working in the
yes,
shipyard, working in the Navy. They have all learned to speak in Malayalam. They speak
Malayalam.
in Malayalam
Yes,
without a problem and they are proud. But we are not proud to speak in broken English. We are proud to speak in broken Tamil, in broken Hindi. We have no
Yes.
yeah,
problem because that is something that we enjoy doing. People encourage us doing it.
hmm,
But when it comes to English, what happens is people look down upon us, or at least we feel so. It is associated with, as I said, something like a prestige that you don't know to speak in English. First, we need to take this feel out of your mind. Take that feel out. It's just another
normalize it.
language. Yeah, it's just another language. You approach English, you look at English as just another language, and then you would be able to learn English, in a jiffy's time, I would say. In a very short span of time,
Short.
you would be able to learn to speak in English. So,
Yes, sir.
see, here again, giving you another experience. I have one of my students who's working in the Gulf. He's been there for almost, I would say, 10 years working in the same company, the same position. He's an engineer. He's always been trying for this promotion and he gets, rejected in the first round. He's just looking for a promotion, but he gets rejected, and his interview is conducted by an American, and that again is a problem. He can't speak well. So all what he wanted was he joined the course. He took, the 90-day course, but he didn't want to continue with us for 90 days. He said, "I have 3 weeks to go for my interview. Can you please help me with something?" So yeah, both of us together, we sat a few nights. I helped him out. He learned it. He never had any problem speaking to me. We practiced and practiced and practiced. That's the key to success. Practice and practice and practice.
Exactly.
And he cleared it. He cleared that round. That was I think about 8 months ago. This was an incident that happened. So if you really try like how that man tried, and he had a aim, as to why he wants to learn. So if you also have that aim, which is a primary requirement, and then you need to practice. When you practice, you will be able to learn and take this feeling out of your mind. Don't feel that, this is something associated with prestige. And if I don't speak
Yes.
properly, people will laugh at me. No, nobody is going to
Yes.
laugh at you. Do you know the one who is laughing at you actually knows to speak it correctly? No, you really don't know. Until and unless you learn the language, you don't know whether the other person who's laughing at you is speaking correctly. But don't worry about that. Just go ahead and speak. Now at Entry, we give you many platforms to speak, right? So there you should come up, speak. Don't text anything. Don't put any text messages there. Just voice messages. That's exactly what you have to do. Send your voice messages, and people let them also respond in with voice
Voice.
messages. You can use Hindi in between, or you can use Malayalam, or you can use your regional language in between. That's absolutely fine. As long as your sentence has 2, 3 English words to begin with, that is perfectly fine. If you're doing that, then you are in the right direction, and very soon you will reach your goal. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it, Harshit.
Okay, so I'll just answer this question. We are able to see all your messages. And
Yes.
yes, as it is said, patience is the key. Just be patient. We will read all your messages and we were coming to you. Sebastian, sir, as you mentioned so many things about, fear, nervousness, hesitation, and how practice is the main key to solve all these problems. I would like to know from the users what actually is the problem they face, because this is something from a mentor's perspective. But what actually do you feel? What is the one thing that is stopping you from speaking English? We want to know one reason. Write in the chat box.
Yes.
Come on, everyone. What is that one thing that is stopping you to learn this language, or you're feeling shy to come up
The
from that
block.
shell and speak English?
The
Yeah,
the block that is in the way between you and English.
yeah.
See, sometimes you feel that you don't get the right word to speak. You know
Yeah.
you have the idea in your mind, but you don't get the right word. That's what
Yeah.
most of the people say. I don't get the word.
Some people also have this problem. Just give me some time to write down the sentence, then I can talk. So just give them
Yeah,
some
Ravi,
preparation time.
Yeah.
yeah,
Hina,
Ravi,
Hina has rightly
Yeah.
said that it is hesitation. But then have you ever
Hesitation.
thought of why you hesitate? Because when it comes to English, you think about, is this simple present tense or is it present continuous tense? No, this has to be present perfect tense. No, my God, this should be past tense. I made a mistake. Forget all the tenses. It's good to learn the tenses so that you have the structure of the language in your mind. And it has to be
Yes.
right at the back, not in front. And when you want to speak, do not hesitate. Just come out with the words. You have the words, you know it, you just come out with it. And another thing, you know, what comes out as words, your thoughts. And how are you thinking? That's very important. Are you thinking in Hindi, thinking in Marathi, Bihari, Malayalam? How are you thinking? Try to think in English. If you start thinking in English, your words will come out in English.
yes, sir, because I can see hesitation is the major problem that people are writing. Plus vocabulary. Shiva ma'am, can you please give us some tips for, the problem that people feel lack of vocabulary. We don't have enough words to speak. So any
Yeah.
solution to this problem? Can you please just give it to the users?
Yes, I have seen a lot of people who just want to start speaking fluently in English all of a sudden. Just like maybe you on and switch off a button. That's not going to happen. Okay. You have to learn small words and then you develop to the higher level. For example, I saw this, I understood this, or more clarity came into my mind when I saw my nephew or my niece growing up. The first time they started saying the word for Malayalam, water, it's vellam, vellam. But the first time they started saying billam. Slowly they listened to us, they heard it from us. Billam slowly became vellam. It became the last thing by the time they were 6 or 7. It took them that much amount of time. So similarly for us, we have words in our head. We have in our brain, there are collection of words which is called as repertoire. All the words that we have read or seen once or multiple times, it's there all in our head. We just learn how to unlock it and try to use it according to situation. I remember talking to you, Harshita, about passive vocabulary and active vocabulary. Do you remember that conversation we had? So in
Yes.
that, active vocabulary is what we commonly use every day, and there might be similar words which we have for the same words in our passive vocabulary. For example, maybe got, receive. Got is a common word. It takes a second for us to go back and think there is another word for got. So similarly, all of us have this, both the types of vocabulary. It just takes a little time and effort from our side when it has to happen. I see most of people say words don't come to us. It's because, like Sebastian said, it's a lack of practice. And you're so sure they're going to make a mistake. And what we do in our class is basically give you a space to make mistakes. Make your mistakes, we listen to that and we give you corrections. So when we are able to create a safe space like that for our students, they're able to create mistakes in that environment and then not repeat it outside. We also saw that many of them had lack of environment. That's what we are providing. We are giving them an area to come forward and to keep talking in English, make mistakes, unlearn what they know and relearn again once again. So that is what we are trying to offer.
Also about sentence correction. Yes,
Hmm.
Upasana, can you just help the students out with this sentence correction? Because I can see many people writing, I'm not making correct sentences. Why?
Yes. So, what I feel is wonderful suggestions by Sebastian Sir and Shiba ma'am. Correction of sentence is very important. Most of the students are saying that they are not able to frame sentences correctly.
Exactly.
So, first of all, we want to understand what is the reason behind this. Is it because they are lacking vocabulary? Are they they do not have words, correct words? Are they hesitant to frame sentence? This is very important. So recognize what is the area of improvement and then work on the area with us. Like Shiva ma'am rightly said that we here provide you the environment, which is the best thing. Because most of the people are also writing that we do not have anyone to talk to. So that
Yes.
is why we are not able to are confident. And another thing, they are saying that when they frame the sentence, they first think in their regional language, either in Malayalam or in Hindi. That is the main problem. Once you start thinking in English, half of your battle is won. So start thinking in English, because there are few words, there are few sentences which we cannot directly translate from our regional
Correct.
language, be it Malayalam, be it Hindi, to English. English is altogether a different language, and we need to accept this fact that it would not be an overnight change. It is not a
Yes.
tonic that we will give you and you will see an overnight change. It requires consistency. It requires regular practice, as sir rightly said before, that practice is the only key to success. The more you practice, the more fluent you will be, the more confident you will be. So that is what I can suggest.
Okay, Sonia, with whom I can do practice? As I think Sheva ma'am already told you, we give you an atmosphere on entry. We give you particular group where you have members of the same
Same
level,
level.
and there you can
Exactly.
talk to each other in English and you can create that environment. But personally, if you ask me, I feel that this is just an excuse that I don't have an environment of speaking English, because we
Yes.
are also from a the Hindi speaking background. We don't have, we used to not have any person who used to speak us in English all the time. It was not like that. It is just the passion that keeps you going. First of all, you have to love this language. When you love this language, then only you will have the power to learn it. And I'm
Exactly.
sure most of the people joined us here, they have that passion to learn. That is why you are patiently listening to us. But yes, I would take this question: how I can improve. Okay. Someone has written, I think Rehan has written, that how we can improve. Sebastian sir, again this question goes to you. I want your views, your opinions. Like, can you give us some areas where people can improve, where students can improve, and what can help them actually to come out from that fear of learning English, and how they can motivate themselves?
Okay. All right. Okay. I can also see Prerna has written a question here. How to start thinking in English? Okay, that's actually a good question. We tell
Question.
you, guys, go ahead and think in English. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
So, how am I to think in English? All right. Okay, fine. Okay, now see. कल सुबह उठना है, मुझे दुकान जाना है, मैं हिंदी में बोल रहा हूँ, आप वो जो मैं हिंदी में बोल रहा हूँ वो आप अंग्रेजी में सोचो, थिंक करो, यू थिंक, यू ट्रांसलेट दैट इनटू अंग्रेजी, ठीक है। और 7 बजे मुझे ब्रेकफास्ट खाना है और 10 बजे तक मेरा ऑफिस शुरू हो जाएगा। Are you getting it? Can you start thinking in English? 10 बजे मेरा ऑफिस खुल जाएगा और जब मुझे ऑफिस में जाना है 10 बजे तक, I have to reach office. So what's the harm here? Small sentences. When you think, what are you doing? You are talking to yourself.
Yourself.
So this is exactly where some people say, you look at the mirror and talk to yourself. You don't have to ideally look at the mirror. You just talk to yourself. That is, think, talk to yourself in your mind silently. But then again, when you do that, you will not get stuck for words. Believe me, you will not get stuck for words. All those beautiful words will come to your mind. All those words will come. This is what people have actually told me. Students, after taking this advice, they have tried it. They come back and say, yes, I have started getting it. I've started getting the words.
Exactly.
It worked. Yes. So you have to give it a try. So try it. Definitely it will work. It will. And another thing is practice. Yeah, one thing, you may not be, feeling free to practice with your friends. That is because sometimes they might know the language a little bit more than what you know, and you might feel that they might laugh at you or make fun of you, so you don't want to do that. So use any of the common groups that you have. If you have a common practice group, if you have a group probably among your friends, or at Entri we can give you n number of groups like those, where you can just practice. You can just join any of those groups, join any of the courses. That's the key, or that's how you enter those groups, those practice groups. You enter those practice groups, you have people who are of your level, people who wants to learn, to practice, and here nobody is going to laugh at you. That's very important. When you look for a partner, your partner should never laugh at you. We can't help it. We can't stop people from doing it because, as I said earlier, people associate English with a level of prestige. And it's human nature. Whenever they get the chance to take upper hand, they do take it, even if it's to do with, fluency or proficiency in the language. They take it and, they try to degrade the other person so that for that split second, somebody feels good.
Superior.
That is human nature. We can't help it. Yeah, that's superior. That's when we feel inferior. I have seen that somebody wrote that you have this feeling of inferiority. Don't feel inferior. You're in no way inferior to anybody who knows English. What have they done to come to that level? All what they have done is they have just practiced. When people go to school, if they go to an English medium school, what do? They start practicing, they start talking in English from a very young age.
Yeah.
So that by the time, they spend 10 years in school, 12 years in school, they come out of school, they're able to speak in English. They have spent the time in school.
Exactly.
And about 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours a day, they are just listening to whatever is being taught in English. Even maths is taught in English. Okay, so everything is
comes
taught in English.
Automatically in schools. It happens, especially in CBSE schools. I have noticed this method where they have black mark. If anyone catches you in talking in your vernacular language, it's a black mark for your team or for you. So it's a very big deal. So they're scared into talking English.
They used to take fines like 10 to 15 rupees.
Exactly.
That was a compulsion.
Yeah, they used to keep a coin jar and we had to put money in that.
Yeah.
So everyone naturally stuck to English because we could not afford to speak in Malayalam or any other languages.
Yes.
Everybody is
So
unique and everybody has the right to learn and speak any language. Yes, sir.
Very true.
What about
absolutely,
you?
absolutely. What you have said is really correct, Shivdat. And for this to be true, what is it that you have to do? You should ignore those people who are laughing at you. If you feel that somebody is going to laugh at you, just ignore them. I mean, to learn to ignore, learn to ignore. You will really feel very nice in life. Very nice you will feel in life if you learn to ignore. There are many things that come our way which we don't like. We should just ignore them. I mean, we are already ignoring quite a lot of things, but knowingly or unknowingly, we are learn to ignore this also, because one fine day you will be there as long as you practice. Yep,
Yes.
go ahead, man.
Okay, so Sonia says while watching English movie not able to catch the words. Oh Sonia, that happens with me as well. But I never try to catch all the words. I always try to catch 2 to 3 words, write somewhere in my phone and just get back to the meaning and read the synonyms and antonyms. Never try to catch all the words because you will end up knowing nothing. You will not learn
Exactly.
anything. Just try to catch 2 to 3 words. That's enough.
Try to understand the
Okay.
sense of it.
Okay,
Yes,
here,
and
here
how
again,
that you
here,
sir? Yes, sir.
yeah, here again another thing, Sonia. When we watch an English movie, yeah, if you're looking at an American movie, they speak a little more clearly. But if you're
Yes.
going to watch a British movie, then you're going to find it really difficult to understand what they are saying. And here again, there is another key to selecting the movie. How do you select the movie? Okay, let me tell you this. If you can search somewhere on YouTube or wherever it is and figure out, get this movie out, French Kiss. The name of the movie is French Kiss. But believe me, there is no kissing scene there. But the name is French Kiss. Okay, you watch
Quite
that
sweet.
movie. That movie was remade in Malayalam. I am sure that movie would have also been remade in Hindi. And if it was remade in Hindi, and if you have seen it, you then know the story. You try watching this movie, if you know the story, you will automatically start following the dialogues. Maybe the first time you see it or hear it, you may not understand. But the second, the third, the fourth time you see it, you will definitely understand.
And sir, I'll just try to, relate something with me. Whenever I watch whenever I see come across any sentence, I would say, I always try to cheat that. The way they speak, I copy that and I just, record it somewhere just to sound like them. But
Yeah, even
I
I do
personally
that.
don't. Yes,
Certain
that sounds
words,
very,
certain
yes, that
words, it
sounds
sounds
funny but
so
interesting.
appealing. So we try to copy that just like this. It might not sound anything like that, but for the mental satisfaction, like proper. They wouldn't say proper like us. So proper, just to sound like the way the British do, we copy that.
Okay, Upasna, can you please take this question? If I listen the speeches of the best English spokesman, then can I improve my English spoken? Okay.
Hmm.
Well, I would not agree with this suggestion totally, because even if you do not have any interest in listening to the speeches, then what's the use? So
Hmm.
go for something where you are comfortable and
Exactly.
you have interest in. Like we were discussing English movies. So if you have an interest in watching English movies, go for it. Who is stopping you? Watch English movies with subtitles, as Sir and Ma'am has suggested different ways how you can understand the dialogue delivery and how you can understand the English movie better. Another suggestion I would like to give you, if you have interest in watching English movies, shows, or web series, watch with subtitles. It will improve your listening, your reading skills, and your speaking skills also. Because when you uh, look at the subtitles, you will also try to copy them, as Shiba ma'am and Harshita ma'am was saying. They try to copy the words, then you would try to copy the exact dialogue. This will also improve your reading skills, your listening skill, how the actors are delivering that dialogue in their accent. Another thing which I can suggest you, rather than listening to the speeches, you can also listen to English songs with lyrics and sing along. That would also help, because I find most of them do not have interest in listening to the speeches, but they listen to them forcefully. Then there is no use.
Yeah, find
Absolutely.
something that is appealing to you so that you're able to stick with it and keep practicing.
Absolutely. Exactly. Yeah.
You know, English is just a simple language, as we are stressing more on this. You know the right method of learning it, but there has to be regular guidance and regular feedback, which is
Yeah.
very important in this process of learning English. But let's see how simple this English is. Let's play a word game and see the simplicity of English language. Shiba ma'am, I'm so excited for this activity of yours. Can we start?
Yes. Okay. First of all, before we go into the activity, I just want to give a small layout of what's going to happen. Okay. So we're going to divide this section into two. Please don't get scared listening to the words. It's going to be one side basic English, and the other side is going to be something called as business English. When you heard business English, don't think I'm not doing any business. This is not necessary for me. This is just another way of sounding more refined, more professional in the way you talk. Okay, so it's going to be common words which you're very familiar with, but it's going to take a little bit of effort from you to unlock the business English. You can use basic English to talk to your friends, maybe. In case you want to make a presentation or you want to just sound a little bit more cool, you can use business English. Okay, so the rule is we're going to talk maybe about 5 6 words. That's it. And I will give you the word basic English side, and you have to give me the equivalent on the business English side. Clear? I will give you some clues also, so don't worry about it. Can we have the first word on screen? It's a word which I used earlier in this session. It's GOT, got. And the business English side starts with the letter R. R for rose. So that's going to be the first letter of the equivalent on the business side. Got. I got your mail can be rephrased by saying I dash your mail. Is there anyone from the
Okay, we have
comments?
one answer from
We have one
BT
answer.
Shashwat.
I'm
Receive.
not saying that right or wrong. Let's keep getting all the
Yeah.
answers. We have two answers. We have a question mark and one answer. Received, receive, received. So can we have the answer on screen? It's received. See, you know the word got and received. It didn't take any rocket science like someone you told earlier. It was very easy. It was there somewhere at the back of your mind. Just the letter R helped you to bring the word to forward. So I got your mail. You can say it or rephrase it as I received your mail. As simple as that. Okay, can we go to the second word? It's mm, need. Need again. And the letter beginning is R. Hint is R. So I need your help.
Okay, so the letter is
Okay.
R, and we are waiting for the answer.
Okay, some have told want. Let me just point out the difference between need and want. Want is something which what we wish. Need is something which is very essential. For example, I need oxygen. Okay, I want pizza. So it's something I can say no to. If it's not there, also I'll survive. So need is something which is on a higher level than want. So we have required. So it's a require actually. I need your assistance. I require your assistance. That's another thing. For the word help, I used the word assistance. So it's the same thing. It's just in different levels of using. Okay. Even you guys can try if you want to. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's going to be very easy for you, but it's easy for everybody. The next one is give. GIVE. The starting letter. Should I give them the starting letter? I'll give
Yes, let's
P.
try out. Yeah.
P. P for peanut. Uh, P. P. Okay. Second letter also I'll give if you want. Pass, pay. Pay is we use something to pay. Okay, this is give. Pay can be
Okay, we
used,
have
but then
missed the
not the exact
answers.
word. Okay, we have fiend with the answer. It's provide. Okay, give your details. Please provide your details. See, when you look at the words require, receive, provide, all these words are very commonly used words in a business environment. You can, in fact, use it in your day to day life just to sound a little more professional than the other person. Okay, the next one is very easy. The answer is already there in business English. It's in the basic English side. It's make sure. It starts with an E.
I think most of the people will get this word.
Yeah, it's the answer is there. It's already there, and the beginning it starts with an E. Make sure. Please make sure you get vaccinated. Ensure, ensure. Okay. So without much delay, we have the answer. It's actually ensure. So ensure you get vaccinated at your earliest. So it's a way of telling that you guys need to get vaccinated as soon as possible at the earliest. Okay. We have ask next. Ask, ask. And the letter corresponding is E. E. Please ask. I want to make a call of dash. Call of. It's very common with people who work in sales. I'm
Okay,
calling to.
Ashwin has written
I'm calling
inquire.
to. Yes, I'm calling to inquire about something in this hospital. So instead of ask, you can use inquire. We have time for one more word and then we can go forward. Talk about. Talk about, and the corresponding letter will be D. D for donut, D for dog, D. We usually see this word in the examination for when we get exams, right? We see this dash the causes of globalization. Ah, we have answers.
Okay, we
Yes,
have the
the
answer.
answer is discuss. Okay. The thing about this word, talk about and discuss, even though they have the same meaning, a lot of people make a mistake of using discuss about. You should never use about with the word discuss because discuss already means to talk about. So when you're saying discuss about, you're actually saying discuss about. That is unnecessary. So we just have to say discuss this matter and come back to me. You can use discuss with Harshita, discuss with Upasna, and come back to me. So never use the word about with discuss. Okay, that's a cardinal mistake. Another thing we also have a tendency to do is near to my house. He lives near to my house. That's also wrong. The to is unnecessary there. It's near already means close to. So you just can stick to he lives near my house. That will be all. That's the word you have to go to. So when you look at the word we have gone over, receive, require, provide, ensure, inquire, discuss, all these words are very familiar words. It just took a little bit of effort from our side to unlock it and bring it forward. So I'm pretty sure my other friends, Harshita, Upasna, Sebastian sir, will have more to add to this. So over to you, Harshita.
Yes. Upasna, can we have the next word?
Sure. So similar words are come and attend. Come and attend.
Attend.
So these are two words. So when you have to say in a casual way, so you use the word come. So you can make a sentence like, I'm sorry, I cannot come to your brother's wedding. So that is a casual way. So where we are using the word come. And when you want to sound more professional, like in business English, you can use the word attend. I'm sorry, it would be difficult for me to attend this week's meeting. So attend.
Okay.
So that is a more professional word. What about you, Harshita?
Okay, so there's one more word which we can replace, and it is again very, very easy. I think most of you have already heard it. The word is help. and
Hmm.
assist.
Assist.
Okay, so let's say I need you to help me with my work. I need you to help me with my work. You simply have to replace the word help with assist. I need you to assist
Assist.
me with my work. Now, can you
Hmm.
all make a sentence from the word assist? One sentence from the word assist. Just replace the word help and make a sentence. And we already have one. Shweta Sahu, I assist you.
Assist you.
Sebastian sir, can you make a sentence from this?
Someone is pointing out that you're bored. So please tell them you're not bored.
Oh
Yeah.
no. Okay, I'm really listening to this, listening to it, and I'm just going through the comments that come up here, and I'm really very happy to see these comments here. I'm not getting bored. Okay, fine. All right, so you want me to give you a sentence with
Yes,
assist?
of
Okay.
course.
The mentors at Entry will assist you to learn English.
Wow, that
Correct.
was wonderful, sir. That was wonderful.
We have
Okay,
other
we have
sentences.
a, yeah. Please don't assist him in molestation. I need your assistant. You have to assist me for making presentations. Wonderful.
Presentations.
Upasna,
Very
can we
good.
have the other two words, please?
Sure. Similarly, other two words are also very simple, and the words are book and reserve. Very common words, book and
Yes.
reserve. So, in a casual way, we can say it's better to book your train tickets early in advance during the holiday season. So, it's better to book your train tickets early during the holiday season. So, that is where we have used the word book, and the other word is reserve. In a more professional way, you can use this word. You can say it like this: it's better to reserve your seat for the seminar as soon as possible. So, that is a
Yes.
more professional word.
Yeah, we
All
saw this.
right.
There is this nature of words that we discussed here. Most of them are verbs. If you look at it, receive,
Yeah.
require, provide, book, reserve. But it's not only the verbs we can actually change. We can, in fact, change nouns if we want to. For help, we can say assistance, aid, or I'm sorry, the power went out here. We can also say for travel plans, instead of saying travel plans, we can say itinerary. This is a common thing that we use in our
More
tour
advanced
guides.
we can.
Yes,
Yeah.
instead of saying, can you please provide your travel plans, we can say, provide your itinerary. That would be a better way of phrasing that. So it's just
I
another
need
interesting thing we
you.
can.
Yeah, this answer. I need you for the conversation. I will assist you. Okay,
Hmm.
Preetham has made a sentence from the word reserve. Reserve the hotel.
Okay, the
Okay,
spelling of
so how
itinerary.
many? Yeah, that.
Itinerary, Itinary. So it's I. Okay.
All right. So how many of you are in the habit of saying sorry after every mistake? Sebastian sir, Upasna, Sheba ma'am, how many of you just say sorry after every mistake? Because I am in a bad habit of always making mistakes and saying sorry. How many of
I
you
say,
use the word sorry?
I use it, sorry.
I too use it.
Okay, sorry. So we have a better word that is apologize. We can simply remove the word sorry and say apologize, which I have started nowadays. I have removed the word sorry and now I have brought in apologize to my dictionary. Let's take one example. If we say casually, the sentence is you should say sorry for insulting her. You should say sorry for insulting her. Now we will replace the word sorry with apologize. You should apologize for insulting her. Now make one sentence from the word apologize. You should apologize for insulting her. Can you make a sentence from this word apologize? Sebastian, sir, we will start with you again.
You want me to apologize?
No, I want you to make a sentence from
Then
the word
this
That's
apologize.
what I
apologize.
did. That
That's what
was a
he said.
sentence. That's a
Okay, that was the
sentence.
sentence. You're very smart, sir. You're very smart.
I mean, see, I
Okay.
don't want to waste your time, so that's the reason why I gave you the sentence before you could ask. So you want me to
Yes.
apologize? I can. I
Have a look with
apologize
the
for my
sentence.
mistake. Yes.
I apologize for my mistake. Yeah,
I
you should
apologize for my.
apologize. Okay.
Yes, Shiba ma'am, over to you.
Yes. Should I apologize? Is that what you're saying?
No, you should move ahead.
Yes.
Okay, so we actually went over quite a lot in this past hour. So basic thing is we looked at the importance, how significant English is to us, and also how what are the common problems we all face when it comes to talking in English or conversing in a public space. So we're going to look at how Entry is going to help you to overcome all these problems. So please, Upasna and Harshita, please don't mind me if I shift or switch to Malayalam. It's just
Not
that
at
I
all.
want to sound a little bit more personal to all our Malayali viewers over here. So the
Sure.
one thing what we're going to do is, like we all said earlier, Entry is going to create a safe space for you, an environment for you to talk in English, where you will not be judged whatsoever. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഇവിടെ വന്ന് എന്തും പറയാം എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ അങ്ങനെയല്ല, എന്ത് മിസ്റ്റേക്കും പറയാം, ആൻഡ് ആ മിസ്റ്റേക്കിൽ നിന്ന് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് പഠിപ്പിച്ച് തന്ന് വി ആർ ഗോയിങ് ടു മേക്ക് യു ബെറ്റർ ദർ. ഓക്കെ. അനദർ തിങ് ഇസ്, ഉടനെ വന്നാൽ തന്നെ നിങ്ങളെ അങ്ങ് ഫ്ലുവൻ്റ് ആൾക്കാരുടെ കൂടെ ഇടാവില്ല. യു വിൽ ബി പുട്ടിങ് യു അക്കോർഡിംഗ് ടു യുവർ ലെവൽ, അക്കോർഡിംഗ് ടു യുവർ എബിലിറ്റി, ആൻഡ് വി വിൽ ബി കസ്റ്റമൈസിങ് എ കോഴ്സ് ഫോർ യു, ആൻഡ് വി വിൽ ബി പ്ലേസിങ് യു ഇൻ ഗ്രൂപ്സ് where you will be able to sit with people who are just like you and learn together and improve together. Okay, and that's one thing we want from Entry, and that's what we wish to give to you. So Harshita, tell us how it is different from us. What do you do differently in the Hindi region?
All right. So in Hindi region, I'll just use some Hindi sentences, and I know
Please do,
Sebastian
please
sir
do.
and Shiva ma'am, you both can understand. So I'll be very
Yes,
frank about it. Right. So in spoken English Hindi region, we have weekend sessions, like late evening sessions as well. For because most of the time we got so many queries that मैम ऑफिस में रहते हैं, हमें टाइम लगता है, हम 6 बजे का सेशन
exactly.
अटेंड नहीं कर पाते. So for those people, we have brought late evening session 8 to 9 p.m. and also weekend sessions like Saturday and Sunday 8 to 9 p.m. So you can join us because your problem is solved. And similarly, as in Kerala region, we have groups on Telegram where you can go and talk and have a conversation with all the other members. And there, वो आप कहते हैं ना कि मुझे confidence नहीं आता बात करने का, definitely
Exactly.
आएगा. You just have to push yourself. आपको खुद को push करना है और वो सीखने की चाहत और passion आपके अंदर होनी चाहिए. Yes, Sebastian sir, over to you now.
Okay, see, I was just looking at Hemant Kumar's question here. Is there any course of Malayalam in Entry app? Okay, see, this is the problem with something that is written. I mean, I always perceive it in a different way. Maybe you meant it differently, but I think just reply to this by saying, yes, Hemant Kumar, if I have understood you correctly, you would like to know whether we have a course in Entry where we would teach you Malayalam. Is that what you're asking? Hemant Kumar, if my understanding is correct, please answer by saying yes. And, the answer that I have for you is no, we do not have a course to teach Malayalam. But then if you would like to learn Malayalam, one of the mentors,
Hello?
I would like to teach you. Yeah. Just inform your Hindi mentors there that you would like to learn Malayalam. Okay, you would like to learn Malayalam, and they will pass on the message to me, and we will take it up from there. Okay, all right. I'm not joking. I'm serious about this. All right. Okay. So I'm really very happy to have noticed one thing. That is when we play the word game. That is, we were playing the word game all this while, and it was
Yes.
noticed that there were a lot of answers. Quite a lot of people were able to give us the answer, and the answer was exactly what we were looking for.
Exactly.
So I
Even
think,
without the help. Even without the help, a lot of
without
them.
the help. Yeah, and I even saw Hema's answers. Hema, you were the one who said, I believe you were the one who said, that you find it difficult to get words. Oh, I'm
I
not
think it was
sure.
Hina.
Okay. Hina. Yeah. So see, I saw even you came up with the right word. So do you know that it is not that you do not have the word, you have the word, but you need a push to bring it out from you.
Exactly.
That's what you need. Okay. So what did this small little game show you? The small little game has two sides to it. On one side, it tells you, yeah, you know it, you have it all. And on the other side, you should also realize that you need a mentor from Entri to give you that push so that you come out with the right words.
Yes.
I hope you understood what I'm trying to say. You have it all. It is just that you do not know how to bring it out. But then that is exactly what we do here at Entri. Now, to learn English, you can have a mentor, you can have a friend, you could have a partner, anybody who is willing to talk to you. But that particular person should not laugh at you and should be able to correct you. Should be able to correct you. Not that that person is willing to correct you, that person should have the capability to correct you. That is also really very important. At Entri, we have really mentors who are specialized in this, mentors who have a lot of experience. And do you know when someone is called a mentor? We were all trainers at one point in time. We have upgraded now and we are mentors. So mentors are at a different level altogether. They're not trainers. A trainer can just walk into the class, say something, forget about it and leave. But the mentor will take all the problems in the class back with him to his house, and he will sit there and try and sort out those problems and send it out probably in the form of telephone calls, WhatsApp messages, SMSs, emails to solve your problems. That is what a mentor does. And that is what we do at Entri to help you guys out. So if you do not have a partner to talk to, please do not worry about it. We will give you the space for it. You would be able to find the right partner to speak who is of a similar interest that as you are, as you have, and we will be able to help you with that. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll take Sumit's question. If you come from UP, how would you speak English fluently? Sumit, I'm also from UP. There should not be anything called how I can learn. You should say I will learn. When there is a willingness, anything is possible. And nobody is asking you to become American, guys. Like I think Mintu has written, how UP guys become American. ऐसे ही बदनाम कर रखा हुआ है UP वालों को. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. I am also from UP. I can speak fluently and I can vouch for it. There has to be that willingness. That is what we have to say. All right. So, Shivdat, I have installed Entri recently, helped me a lot. Okay, we are glad, Shiv.
To hear that. Entertainment videos. ഇത് ഫുൾ ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് ആണല്ലോ, കുറച്ച് മലയാളം പറയാവോ? ഞാൻ മലയാളത്തിൽ പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ട് കേട്ടോ. ബാക്കി ഞങ്ങളുടെ ക്ലാസ്സിന് വന്നാൽ കുറച്ച് ഇംഗ്ലീഷും മലയാളം ഒരുമിച്ച് കലർത്തി ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് പഠിപ്പിക്കാം. പ്ലീസ് ജോയിൻ.
All right, Prerna, interesting session. Thank you, the mentors. Okay,
thank you.
So thank you so much, everyone, for joining. And we actually loved today's session because and you were talking about entertainment. Actually, it was not entertainment. It was so much fun with all of you because the answers that you were giving, it is just a myth that we don't know English. Everybody knows English.
Knows English, yes.
Absolutely.
Okay, Naushad is asking for the details.
Okay, do you have a contact number that you could share?
I know French language. See, Sachin, that is what we are talking about. Every language is important and you should learn all the language, but English becomes quite necessary because that is
a global language. Yes, it's a global language.
The need of the hour. All right. So
Swati has this question. I am a housewife. How can I speak English? Swati, the quick answer for you right now is to download Entri app and join for one of the courses. And now I understand that you being a housewife, you may not have a friend circle where you can actually talk in English. because you don't go to office. Okay, if you go to office, then probably you have people there. Now you're here at home doing all the work at home. You would be able to study whenever you are free. So please download the app and register for one of the courses there. And I'm sure you would be able to learn English very soon with Entri.
Yes, and now you have the link as well. Spoken English Malayalam students, you can see the link in the chat box. And
Yes.
for the students for Hindi region, we have Hindi se English Seekho by Entri. You can click on the link and get the details. Okay, so once again, thank you so much everyone for joining and making this session a wonderful one. Thank you, Sebastian sir. Thank you, Sheba ma'am. Thank you, Pasna
Thank
ma'am.
you.
It was
It
lovely
is,
having all of you here, and I'm sure
yes,
everybody will
absolutely.
too.
It was absolutely wonderful to talk to both of you and everyone else, even you, Sebastian, sir. But I just did not
Thank you.
especially say you. But then it was wonderful to talk to everybody and see a lot of people who want to improve genuinely in English. And I hope we are able to provide them that. So, all of you, thank you.
Thank you,
Welcome. Thank you
everyone.
very much. Thank you.
Bye.
And
Thank
Shibu sir, certainly we will call it a day.
Yes.
All right.
Yes,
Yeah.
Bye,
Thank
we
you,
will.
everyone.
guys.
Okay, bye bye.
you.
Bye.